The first quarter of 2022 is over already. Can you believe it? Time flies when you're having fun, apparently. So every week I make a video detailing any video game news that interests me because although Nico and I play a lot of games, he has a tendency to be pretty oblivious to news about them, while I, on the other hand, am pretty obsessed with it. So here's everything I think Nico should know about in game news the week of April 3rd, 2022. First up, notable game releases. This past week, we saw the release of the Death Stranding Director's Cut on PC and Weird West on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Both games that I want to play, but I need another new game like I need a hole in my head. PlayStation announced their new tiered PlayStation Plus subscription system. They will be launching these new subscriptions by region, with North America getting it in June of this year. Since I am in the United States, I'll talk about this using US dollars, but other region-specific pricing information as well as more details can be viewed at the link in the description below. There will be 3 tiers: PlayStation Plus Essential, Extra, and Premium. Essential is just the new name for the existing PlayStation Plus membership. For $60 a year, you get the monthly free games, discounts, cloud storage, and online multiplayer access. If you already pay for PS Plus, your subscription will stay the same. It will just have a slightly new name. PlayStation Plus Extra has everything in Essential, plus a catalog of PS4 and PS5 games available to download for play. This will cost $100 a year. Finally, PlayStation Plus Premium has everything from Essential and Extra, plus access to PS3 games available via cloud streaming and a catalog of classic games from the PS1, PS2, and PSP generations available via streaming and download. This will cost $120 a year, and also features time-limited game trials so you can try games before you buy them. Premium is also the only tier that offers PC streaming. If you are currently paying for PlayStation Now, your subscription will transition to this highest tier, and PlayStation Now will no longer be available as a standalone service. Subscription services are all the rage, and many people are comparing PlayStation's new subscription tiers to Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass. There is a major difference, however. While Microsoft includes its first-party new releases on Game Pass on day one, PlayStation has no plans to do the same. In other words, if a new first-party PlayStation exclusive releases, like God of War Ragnarok, don't expect to see it on the PlayStation Plus on day one, not even on Premium. In a video from series producer Eiji Aonuma, Nintendo has announced that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel will now be releasing in 2023. Originally planned for a 2022 release, they said that they want to make this game's experience something special, so to please wait a while longer. To me, it is somewhat telling that we still don't even know the actual name of this game. It's still only being referred to as the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Of course, a name could be a spoiler, but come on, it's been 5 years already. But anyway, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I much prefer developers take the time that they need to make a really great experience than rush and release a game that's buggy and disappointing. Besides, I still need to play the first one. We finally have a release date and a new trailer for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. It will be releasing on April 27th, 2022. The Ultra Deluxe Edition is described as a significantly expanded reimagining of the 2013 remake. The Stanley Parable was one of the very first non-JRPG games I played once I started branching out into different game genres. That game was amazing, although I honestly don't even know if I could really articulate why if you asked me to. In any case, I will play this. You should play this. Everyone should play this. And that release date is perfect. Check out the full trailer in the link in the description below. The Entertainment Software Association, or ESA, has announced that it is completely canceling this year's E3 event. They had previously announced in January that they would be canceling the in-person portion of it, but now they've also canceled any virtual plans as well. In an official statement on their website, they say, quote, "Instead, we will devote all our energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer. Whether enjoyed from the show floor or your favorite devices, the 2023 showcase will bring the community, media, and industry back together in an all-new format and interactive experience." End quote. In no small part due to the last couple of years in the COVID-19 pandemic, the video game industry is evolving and changing a lot right now. I am absolutely obsessed with video games, and even I have a hard time keeping up. Side note, if I could do this full time, that might help, but you know, student loans. So, I look forward to this reimagined E3. Hopefully it will be more than just a lot of hype with flashy visuals and loud explosions, and it will figure out a way to really get into the meat of what makes all gaming so awesome. In the meantime, the Summer Game Fest is still happening with Jeff Keighley in June, so we'll still get world premiere trailers and more game news then. And finally, on April 1st, Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV Online, presented the 70th Letter from the Producer live. In it, he revealed a lot of information about the upcoming 6.1 patch, including a trailer and its release date, April 12th, 2022. In addition to more main story quests, we can look forward to new side quests, a new EX Trial the Minstrel's Ballad and Singer's Aria, new 24-man Alliance raid Myths of the Realm, new PvP, new Ultimate and Unreal fights, new Hildebrand quests, the ability to buy a house in the new Ishgard housing area, Imperium, new custom deliveries, and more. When I watched the live letter, the thing that excited me most was a simple quality of life update. Checkmark displayed on items used to obtain minions, mounts, etc. already acquired. Such a little thing, I know. But as someone with hundreds of minions, this will make it a lot easier to determine whether or not I already have something. There will also be job adjustments, something called Adventurer Plates, which are basically glam for player portraits, and changes to the 2.0 main scenario quest to better support solo play. For a full list of everything, check out the link in the description below. And that's it for game news this week. Join me again next week for more news and adventure. Also, for me gushing about the Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition releasing on Thursday, April 7th. Until then, play lots of games and have an awesome week.